Hello, guys. Good morning. At least from this side of the globe. Good morning. Well, at least this is the time I'm recording it. So, how have you been, guys? And I hope your day have been blessed. Your weeks have been blessed, regardless of the stress, the hustle and bustle in Lagos. If my voice is gone, but this is early morning. I'm trying to be careful, not to be so loud. So, on today, on today's topic, yeah, you guys should hit the notification button because I understand that my video is not really that much distributed because, well, I don't focus on gossip. I only take advantage of the scenario to give a teachable moment. And so, for those who are coming for the first time on my vlog, thanks for joining me today. Hit the subscription button, share to your female friends who need to learn a thing or two about femininity and their power. Be nice. Well, my name is Miss Elliot. I talk on relationship, but basically I focus on women's mental health, their level up, and also I use example. I bring out I set examples of things happening in our lives, things on the media, practical moments, and I don't just come rant. No, I talk on things, help teachable moments that will help you with tools on how to do it, and also respecting people from different backgrounds, and also letting you know that at the end of the day is a thing of the mindset. All you just have to do is show up. That's all you need to do, without waiting for no one, without looking around to seek approval, because no one gives you approval in this level up. Your level up is a threat to a lot of people, including yourself. Okay, well, the programmed version of yourself. And sometimes it's just you being scared to just let your wing fly, just spread it and soar. But I've used this example of a caterpillar before and a butterfly. You see how it evolves. You stay in your cocoon for a while. Sometimes it might be that those times of your mistake and trauma, maybe it needed to happen to make you who you are today, to make you pick you, to make you willing to want to stand up, do the work, and basically that's all you need. Okay, this intro is getting long. So today I want to talk on a subject. A topic, Abby. Asha. I want to talk on women are their biggest enemy. No, this video is not about bashing. Promise, I promise. Okay, and I know I've been talking about men for a while, but at this point, okay, and the reason I have been talking about men sometimes I think it came out as a form of attack, because it's not attack, trust me. Anyone who listens and pay attention will realize it's not all about the topic sometimes. Sometimes I say looking at other perspective narrative, and it's just to bring things to the surface for people to see things and take accountability, okay? So I always call women out too. But it's a thing of accountability, and for you to proceed, for you to do better in life, you have to take accountability of your role in allowing things. Were you passive? Were you active? Either ways, you have to acknowledge your role, because whether you like it or not, in this universe, things work according to law, and it's supposed to be you acknowledging. You sometimes, you manifest things, the wrong things, not necessarily because um of your willing participation or you being actively participant. But sometimes it might be your passiveness, your complicity might be the thing that caused it to push it, to push you here. Okay? E.g., um, you are passive, you are a neighbor, okay? You see that, I know that we all mind our business here, okay? But you see that your husband is beating his wife constantly, and your children are watching it too, okay? But everybody know, and the wife too will not stand up to, I know it's not everyone's responsibility to come and save you, okay? But listen, now the wife doesn't stand up for herself. Some women might be so traumatized. Some women grew up from the home of trauma, father abusing mother, they normalized it. And you know how all these things work. If those who care about you, if those who love you can actively hurt you, you internalize it that love hurts. So that's why some people stay regardless of the red flags. They still stay, they believe in the best, which is good, but only believe in the best in you, and believe people whenever they show you who they are. Okay? So yeah, so this topic is not for Bashi. So you being complacent does not absolve you from the responsibility of the role you played. And yes, so you are actively allowing the man to beat you because you could have run away, because your children will normalize it and internalize it. The circle of trauma continues. Now your neighbor who could have maybe stood up for you, maybe the men in the compound, they don't do anything. So another child, maybe not from an abusive home, but is seeing it as a role. And now the child might go abuse another one because this is what they know. So the cycle continues, and this is what we want to avoid. The circle of toxicity, the circle of trauma. So sometimes when I say women are sometimes we are our greatest enemy, I want to share this portion everywhere and equally, okay? Because whether you like it or not, those who actively involved can be. Now, I'm not talking about women bashing each other, because sometimes it happens. But what I want to talk on more is responsibility, accountability, so we can move forward. Because whether you like it or not, at a point, or you're just going to seem like a noisy cymbal, especially when you keep on repeating about the same thing, not knowing you have the power. I understand the tools, the information is not out there. That's why I'm really being linear, because sometimes I might come off as, hard. And I really apologize, okay? Even me, I'm doing my own learning. Like I said, I am not perfect, okay? And that's not an excuse to make mistake, but that's an honest truth, because the truth is I evolve every day. The me you met yesterday is not the me you're going to find today. Okay, something is always different, because I actually take out the time to detox. And that's the thing, a lot of women, they don't take the time to detox. They don't have that luxury. They have work, they have societal gaze, they have expectations, they have, for those who are married and are working, stressing themselves, and there's a difference when a woman is married and she's just at home, she's being fully provided for, nourishing herself, reading, taking care of herself, participating in self-care. There the energy is quite balanced. She can pour into her man, pour into her family, because she have poured into herself. Okay, but a lot of women pour from an empty cup, because they have been given, not necessarily because they are empty, but they have been giving. The husband is not necessarily pouring in them. Society not pouring in them, they are not pouring in themselves, so the circle begins. So women, I guess it's time for all to wake up. I understand that everyone will wake up at their own time, their own pace. And I respect that, because you can't evolve quickly quickly. All those things take time. First, it takes the programming of what you've learned, unlearning all the things you've learned, and learning them again, relearning or not learning. It takes processes because there are a lot of propaganda, there are a lot of lies we have normalized and internalized as our own perception, as our own opinion. And we have believed this either from home, from doctrines, from anywhere, any dogmatic agenda. You don't know the reason for it. So a lot of unlearning need to happen here. But all these things start happening first. I said no, it start from taking accountability. Like yes, I've participated, maybe unknowingly, because first of all, if you're fed the wrong information, you don't know better. You are relying on people around you. But at the point, we're at the time where informations are released everywhere. You just have to take the time. You also have to pay the price of paying attention, taking the time to digest what needs to help you grow. But you cannot come and be complaining about negativity when you are directly feeding to fake news, directly feeding to gossip. When you see something that would impact you, I understand time is of the essence, but then again, you need to understand you need to prioritize time, because if your mindset is dipped into falsehood, guess what? Your reality will paint with falsehood. So much pressure will be mounted on you. You will self sabotage. And at the end of the day, what you gain? You break down. That's a lot of times suicide is happening. And if it's not suicide, it's the pressure. And let's be real here. And you can't end up, and sometimes if you're lucky, all these things are happening to you when you're single, you're figuring things out, okay, and maybe you have not made a wrong decision. Now all these things might even help you, making you to see around you. You turn your L's to lessons, and then you find a rightful partner who will help you, who will be present in your life as a woman. Because like I said, not every woman have the luxury to be a housewife or to have people who willingly pour into them. Okay, because everyone is busy chasing for the next bread. I know, because this is Lagos, this is the reality of most people. Okay, so I hope I've not drifted from the subject really, but this is my thought this morning. So, women, the best way for you to be your best ally is to take time for yourself, take accountability, and decide, set healthy boundaries, and decide that moving from now onwards, that you won't let anything that do not add to your growth come near you. So you don't need to wait for anybody, any relationship to tear you down. You don't need to wait for another woman to tear you down before you tear yourself down. You don't need to wait for a man to tear you down before you tear yourself, before you get broken, or it's proven that something has happened to you. No, all you need is for you to have your back, because at the end of the day, the person whose opinion truly matters is yours. Okay, now people come and help you, but they won't save you. You save yourself first, and the universe open chains to help you. And how do you save yourself first? Start from where you are. Be honest with your truth. It's hard sometimes, but take accountability of your participation in anything. You might say, well, how did I let him? How am I responsible for the abuse? Me, how is he abusing me? My fault. He hates me. I was good. I was nice. Yes, you were good. You were nice. But still, your goodness was taken for granted. Okay? Your goodness was taken for granted, and you did not walk away. You stayed. So that was how you played a part in this role. So believe it or not, you not walking away, sometimes you need to let go of something to get a blessing. There was this post I saw sometime. It says it showed a picture of someone holding on to thorn but still grabbing onto it, feeling hot. So imagine that. Imagine that's how toxic people are in your life. You think you need them maybe because they're feeling some empty space or void, or the time for you to take time to reflect. Sometimes you realize, in fact, most of the times you realize letting them go is the best thing that can ever happen to you. But it's going to be your choice. It has to be your choice and you alone. And you have to be mentally ready to stick to what you want and always remember why you want it. Okay? Don't second guess yourself. That's why even when you plant a seed, what does it do? It rots for it to bring out a tree, bring out lovely fruit. And sometimes some trees, some plants take months to grow, some take years. And the ones that take years, it take time to set their rules. That's why I say don't pressure yourself. Just start from where you are. Start with accountability. And drink a lot of water to reduce this pressure. Okay? Take a deep breath. Take a time, meditate. You got this. I promise you. My intention this morning is not just for you to jumpstand and feel good about yourself. I don't necessarily want you to feel good. I want you to feel great about yourself. But also, I want you to stand up, do the work yourself. Not just to motivate you to feel good and oh no. See you at the top, sis. And don't forget to like, drop your comment, ask any question, and I'm here for you. So, until I come your way next time, don't forget to stay out of trouble. Or don't. Either way, stay blessed.